Welcome everyone to the Johnny Warren Indoor Sports Centre here at the Hurstville Aquatic Leisure Centre in Sydney. My name's Paul Economides, and on behalf of Living Sport Media and Sydney Indoor Hockey Association, we're proud to be bringing you all of the action from the Premier League Grand Final for 2019. The competition structure in Sydney again this year was split between North and South competitions, with the North played in Mossman and the South played here in Hurstville. The top two teams from each of the divisions played in the semi-finals last week, with Moorebank and Penrith taking on the two teams from Gordon North Sydney. Moorebank defeating GNS 10 goals to 3 and Penrith defeating their GNS team 8 goals to 3. These two teams will be taking each other on in a rematch of the grand final from 2016. Both teams just in their final warm-ups for this Premier League grand final for 2019. Let's have a look at the team lists. Firstly, with Moorebank, in goals Craig Coulson, number 4 Billy Graff, number 6 Heath Ogilvie, number 5 Landon Morley, number 7 Troy Sutherland, number 8 Will Orth, number 9 Nigel Croak, number 13 Callum McKay, and number 16 Nathaniel Stewart. In the black singlets, the Penrith team, in goals Blake Sanford, number 1 Kean Johnson, number 2 Liam Sweeney, number 3 Ethan Sorensen, number 5 Tristan Potts, number 7 Darren Baxter, number 9 Blake Sharp, and number 10 Jack Williams. And we're away for the Premier League Grand Final for 2019. Joining me in commentary again, David Gilbert. David, some very, very experienced players on show here for both teams. What are you expecting from this match?
Look, I think Moorebank will probably start favourites. Just think across the court they've probably got the more experienced and skillful players, but I think players like Blake Sanford in the net will probably have a very big impact on this game. If he performs well and keeps Penrith in it, well, anything could happen, because Penrith do have goal scorers in their team.
There's one of them there, Liam Sweeney, deadly from the corners.
Exactly, he's also a very skillful and clever player.
So these two teams met in the 2016 grand final. It was a bit of an upset victory to Penrith, so we do know that they are able to get the results when the pressure's on. They certainly won't be scared of this very experienced Moorebank team.
That's right, they are very experienced. They've got Heath Ogilvie, who captained the Australian team at the last Indoor Hockey World Cup. They've also got Troy Sutherland playing as well, who played at the Indoor Hockey World Cup, and then, as you mentioned earlier, went and played at the Masters Over 35s World Cup later in the year.
And you can see there Troy Sutherland, how deadly he is. First opportunity of the match. In the second minute, from tight angle, finds the roof, puts Moorebank into the early lead. Have a look here at the replay.
At the other end of the age scale, we've also got Kean Johnson, who's either 15 or 16 by my count. It's a 20-year age gap between the oldest and youngest player on the court.
Sutherland again. Tries to get round Sanford. Tristan Potts composed in front of his own goal. Works there with Jack Williams at the back. Good ball movement. Finds Baxter.
Should also point out Nathaniel Stewart's on the court. He's also just been picked in the Australian development squad after winning the Hockey One League with the New South Wales Pride.
Darren Baxter playing in the middle. Key playmaker for this Penrith team. Nathaniel Stewart just looked to go quickly there. Didn't have the ball on the right spot. Umpires for this match again, Robbie Sutton and Rob Palmer. Ogilvie and Southern looking to link up there. The Penrith defence will have to be on their toes against two Australian representatives. A warm day in Sydney again today, so both teams with 2 or 3 subs. Expect to see lots of rotations. Chance there for Sweeney. Ball took a deflection.
Good save there from Coulson, got out quickly.
Williams to Baxter again. Coulson on the spot though. Good play from Will Orth.
I think Darren Baxter will be a big target for his Penrith team. They'll be looking to get him involved as often as possible. He's a noted goal scorer, but he also can a very good passer of the ball and will create opportunities for his team.
Sweeney unable to get around Ogilvy. A very slick move. Sweeney's got it back though. Tries to thread the needle there. Number 7, Baxter, was just sneaking to the top of the circle.
You can just see the increased tempo between this game and the last one. This one started at a lightning pace.
Umpire Palmer calling for that to be retaken. Billy Graff there. Good sharp pass, found Sutherland on the other side of the D. Just couldn't get that pass under control. Number 1 for Penrith on now, Keane Johnson. Slightly misdirected pass there from Blake Sharp for Penrith. There's Moorebank opportunity from the long corner. Nigel Croak working at the back with Stewart. Not enough pace on it. Great save from Blake Sanford. Will Orth with the open goal. Sanford diving across to his right to deny him a score. Still remains 1-0 after that early goal to Troy Sutherland.
Nigel Croak, of course, is another player who's represented Australia in indoor hockey. Good to see him out here this year after hitting the highlights reel for all the wrong reasons last year.
Well, we'll see, hopefully he has a face mask in the first penalty corner. That's Croak on the ball now, working with Stewart. Took his eye off the ball for a second there. Stewart's looking for the next pass. Sharp and Williams work together, but it's back there now with Orth. Finds Sutherland. Quick first time shot again. Well fought there from Croak. It's going to be a long corner. Goes back to Stewart, opens up the court. Orth found a foot there from Sweeney. Orth was last year's winner of the Player of the Competition. Premier League. There's a quick shot there again from Orth. Ball came up off defender Williams. Sanford still need to make the save. Have a look here. What's the call there, Dave? Is it the way it bounced off the goalie?
Or his body there.
Chance for Moorebank to extend their lead. It's into the 9th minute of this first half. Well covered by the Penrith defence. Advantage played, ball still with Moorebank. Billy Graff's on now. Good movement by the Moorebank players. Slight lift from the ball there from Orth. He rotates off. Ogilvie back on. Penrith now with the fast ball movement. Definitely Darren Baxter's definitely a target for them on that left side of the left board there, Dave.
Yeah, it's important that he get the ball in his stick. As I said, he's a very good passer of the ball. He's got good vision, and he sucks defenders to him. So if he can slip it to a free man, there's always a chance.
Chance now for Penrith. Ball with Keane Johnson. Paulson puts pressure on him. Still managed to find a little pass behind him. Moorebank defence was there. Baxter was about to pull the trigger. Chance now for Billy Graff. Didn't make much of the first opportunity, but it was alert to the rebound. There in the 10th minute of the first half. Moorebank extend the lead, 2-0.
So they're always dangerous. They break so fast on the counter.
Another chance for Graff. Sanford out quickly. Still there though. Ogilvie hits the post. Still in play with Johnson. Free hit goes to Penrith. Look at the goal here from Graff. See, he didn't make much of the first shot. See, many players would have given up after, been disappointed with themselves after missing that first shot, but he kept his composure, got the rebound, had a good finish. Nicely controlled there by number 9, Blake Sharp. And through away again with Johnson. Next to go through Tristan Potts. Ball with Sharp. Baxter still there, Luke, on that left board. Potts tries to fire that into the circle. Picked off by Ogilvie. Good slick passing, ball with Morley. It's a good option there using Croak. Threads the needle there. Found Callum Mackay, who turned brilliantly. Was about to have a shot on goal, and umpire Palmer calls a stroke. You can see here, yeah, just had his stick taken away off him from Darren Baxter. No real complaints at all. Great bit of skill there from Callum Mackay.
He's a very talented young player, Callum. I'm sure he'll go into higher honours.
So that was a deliberate infringement on a player about to have a shot on goal, hence the penalty stroke. Nathaniel Stewart now against Blake Sanford. Drills it hard to Sanford's left. And in the 13th minute of the first half, Moorebank extend the lead, 3-0. It's Premier League Grand Final. Landon Morley works with McKay and Stewart at the back. Still with Morley now. Raised ball there from Penrith. Moorebank still. Just looking to hold position now. The opportunities are coming with this fast ball movement. They're a very disciplined unit, Moorebank. Quickly back into defence after turnovers. Just came off the feet of Ethan Sorensen then and over the boards. Stuart McKay. Oh, it's a great finish. Clinical there from Troy Sutherland and very opportunistic as well. The 14th minute.
That's what he's known for. He knows where the goals are.
It's a real little goal sneak. Just very quickly in his first touch committed the goalkeeper in one position. Managed to flick over. It's 4-0 now. Sutherland again. Looked to drop a pass. Baxter was lurking there. Came off Will Orth's feet. This is his backpedaling. Penrith will need to be next on the board here if they're a chance in this match.
Five minutes to go in the first half. The pace really hasn't dropped off yet. Ball movement still sharp.
Oh, it's good skill there, good routine from Moorebank. Just coming off Will Orth's foot in the last minute. A well-rehearsed move, that one. Chance for Penrith. First real opportunity. Liam Sweeney makes no mistake in the 16th minute. We're saying that's what Penrith were looking for. They had to get on the board. And it came initially from Baxter. Found Ethan Sorensen in the corner. Quickly to Liam Sweeney.
Yeah, very well worked goal there. Just shows what you can do with just a trap pass up the court. Found the free man and popped it in the goal.
Bit unlucky there for Penrith. Ball did deflect up, but there was no one around. Didn't really influence play. Ball back with Moorebank. There we go. That's come from inside the circle. It's going to have to be a corner. Nigel Croak looking at the court where it might have bobbled up off his stick. Nothing noticeable there. My eagle-eyed camera crew.
There's a cricketer who'd be patting down that part of the pitch.
And you see Nigel Croak has come right up the other end of the court, Dave. First corner for Penrith. Baxter with a flick. Oh, he's roofed right in that top corner. Into the buckets, as they say. Or the bins. Top bins.
Up where the Spiders live.
And that's 17th minute. That's 2 goals in 2 minutes to Penrith. In that top right bin. Very well taken by Darren Baxter. That's 4 goals to 2. Just under 3 to go in this first half. Cam Johnson under pressure. He dispossessed Morley. Just found the feet. Quickly to Ogilvie. Has a shot. It's come off the post again. Second time tonight. Ogilvie's found the post.
And great technique just here in front of us as he ripped that ball up to the top left.
Actually had my eyes closed, Dave. He was so close to us. Sharp and Williams working together. Just dispossessed. Sweeney working back hard. Sutherland finds Ogilvie, just lost the ball. He's kicked it. Sweeney now looking to show some of his silky skills. Was unlucky there for Liam Sweeney. Thought that ball had popped away. Back with Moorebank though. Smart play from Ogilvie. It's good quick ball movement. Billy Graff channelled out of the circle by the defence. Kean Johnson has a shot and again gets the ball back. Callum McKay calmly finds Croak across the other side of the circle. Those two working together again. Ball back with Penrith in the final minute now of this first half. After jumping out to a commanding lead, Moorebank just allowed Penrith back into this match. Score still stands at 4-2. Sweeney again, nice turn. Found some feet there, it looked like of Croak. Umpires, no, there we go, both umpires just conferring there. There was a foot there from Sweeney's.
I think they got that one right.
Croak not happy. And final 20 seconds now, so Penrith will let the clock run out. Baxter will look to hit the top bins again. You can see there, good skill from Sweeney. And there's a half-time hooter. Penrith look to bring this back to a 1-goal match. So it'd be Baxter again. He's just missed that. Went down low to the left. Didn't have much behind it. And that's half-time in this Premier League Grand Final. Moorebank holding a 4-2 lead. And enjoy the highlights of that first half. And we'll be back with all the action of the second half. Don't go away. Welcome back here to Hurstville for the second half of the Premier League Grand Final for 2019. Moorebank leading Penrith 4-2. Goals for Moorebank, 2 goals to Troy Sutherland, a goal to Billy Graff and a goal to Nathaniel Stewart from the penalty spot. And after taking a 4-0 lead, Penrith with 2 late goals to Liam Sweeney and Darren Baxter. Dave, what did you make of that first half?
Well, I thought the skill level's been very high. The pace of the game has been played at a cracking speed. I think, as I said before, I think Blake Sanford is going to play a big part in this and keeping Penrith in the game. A couple of times he's made the first save here, but Moorebank have managed to pop away the rebound. He needs a bit more support from his defenders to clear his pads. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the second half.
Well, it's all to play for here. 20 minutes to go in the season. The second half about to be underway. Teams remembering to put their safety equipment on the other side of the field next to the goals. And we're away. Darren Baxter to push back Tristan Potts. Tackle from Landon Morley. Baxter goes early. It's a very quick shot on goal from Penrith. Number 3.
Coulson getting out and closing down the angle.
And long corner was a good shot from Ethan Sorensen. He didn't muck around when he had that opportunity. He knew Coulson was coming. What do you think Penrith will do differently this half, Dave?
Not much, I'd say. I think they just try and be a bit more clinical in front of goal and try and create a few more opportunities. They haven't had as many as I thought they might get.
Here goes Sutherland. Well closed down by Sanford. How are Penrith going to be able to, as I was about to say, negate that threat of Troy Sutherland. As he finds that big pass there, and there's a penalty stroke against Blake Sanford. Big swinging tackle on Heath Ogilvie. So I was singing the praises of Troy Sutherland. Made a good interception in defence. Quickly fires a pass to Heath Ogilvie, drawing the foul. Nathaniel Stewart have another chance from the penalty spot. This time goes to Sanford's right. There's too much heat on it.
That's right. He's just beat him again with pace. He's not the biggest drag flick you'll ever see, Nathaniel Stewart, but he's got a great technique and he gets a lot of pace on the ball.
Yeah, he really got that big flinging action. That's 5 goals to 2. Chance now for Morley. Quick interception from the restart. Umpire Sutton found infringement there. So 5 goals to 2. Probably not the start Penrith would have wanted. Baxter draws the foul from Ogilvie, calling for more than a free hit.
And Nathaniel Stewart did manage to score a couple of goals in the recent Hockey 1 League. He doesn't get that many opportunities when he's playing in the same team as Blake Govers.
I think he took benefit from Govers' injury towards the end of the competition. Sutherland always finds space. Good turn from Baxter. Croak worked well to win that off him, and Troy Sutherland, again, the 3rd minute, extends Moorebank's lead. A great opportunistic bit of play here. Just so quick getting his shots away, Dave.
He is. He's a quick, skillful player and knows exactly how to get past the goalkeeper.
Here goes Sweeney.
Again into the side netting.
Managed to get that ball past Coulson's shoulder. Coulson had his angles correct. Stewart and Croak work at the back. Good work from Billy Graff. Stewart finds some space. Ball back with Penrith. Sweeney drops back in the pocket, finds the ball. Stewart pressured there by Sorensen. Good press from Penrith.
Moorebank quite comfortable playing deep in their circle there.
Penrith to work it back out again. Intercepted by Graff. Good save. Important save there for Sanford.
Similar situation for Penrith there, but you could just see the ball speed is not at the same level.
Potts dispossessed. Sutherland again. That one comes off the post. 3 times Moorebank have hit the post so far this match. Sorensen couldn't keep that one in the field of play. Look at this replay again. Just Sutherland. Just so deadly. Anywhere in the circle. Good play there between McKay, Graff and Croak. Sutherland had another shot, but the whistle had gone. Free hit to Penrith. Just like the energy levels of Penrith are starting to drop a bit, Dave.
Yeah, the ball speed certainly has. It's not being played. They're not playing at the same speed they were at the start of the first half.
Good pass from Sweeney. Found Sorensen in the corner. Ball with Potts. Found Sorensen, just put that shot wide. Well worked passage of play there by Penrith. Have a look here on the replay. Ball's just snuck through. Good interception from Croak. Finds Graff. Good bit of skill. Ball's ricocheting everywhere like a pinball. Sanford stepped over, but back to make the save. Penrith still searching for a way through. Simonson wins a free hit against McKay. Baxter in the circle, dispossessed. That ball was raised coming out of the circle. It's an opportunity for Penrith. It's a good composed defence from Moorebank. Penrith had to search left and right side of the court, looking for a way through.
They really need to score here to keep themselves in this game.
Saw a great corner from Darren Baxter, converted in the first half. His second effort wasn't as successful.
And Liam Sweeney on the court as well, so they do have the option on the slip.
Just a mistrap there from Tristan Potts. Ball bobbled onto his foot. Opportunity goes begging for Penrith. Still trailing 6-2. Definitely need to be on the board next. Blake Sharp now at the back. Ball's come to Liam Sweeney. Strong play from Jack Williams. Unlucky not to earn a free hit. Advantage was played. Sanford pokes his stick out of the circle. Makes an important interception. Good play from Billy Graff. I think Moorebank can really control the tempo now. Baxter, good skills. And a corner given away. Callum McKay, again, just coming through aggressively.
Yeah, deft piece of skill there from Darren Baxter.
Well, it's a pretty wily move there. Just knew that the player was coming and just held up. You can see there, just weaved back in, expecting the defender to come through. And conned him into giving away a corner. But that's what you get from these experienced players. Good awareness of what's going on around them. Jack Williams stepping in the stick trap this time. Well played. You picked it in the corner earlier there. The slip to the left to Liam Sweeney. In the 10th minute of the second half. Just clawing back that deficit. 6-3, Moorebank still lead. Stewart trying to go himself there. Baxter read it well. And Johnson under pressure. Call back of the stick there for Callum McKay.
So Penrith with another corner here. They'll be ruining the fact that they mistrapped the one earlier this half. So they scored off the very next one.
And the one at half time, Dave, that Baxter mishit.
And they can't afford to miss these sort of opportunities. They've got a very good corner battery. They want to be scoring off probably more than half.
Well, they're 2 from 4 so far. Baxter goes himself. Come off Coulson. Sweeney goes, takes it quickly. Still Sweeney, nice touch. Good play, that ball's come up off the goalkeeper. Play on. Come up again. Ogilvie gives away a corner.
Goalkeepers tend to be given a little bit more leeway on the raised ball off the pads than field players.
There just off Ogilvie's left foot. Good slick bit of play from Penrith down that left board. So it looks like it'll be Baxter again. Sweeney there as well. Goes to Sweeney. And Sweeney bridges the gap again, 6-4.
Penrith go back to the well and score again.
Sweeney's third. Took a little deflection there off Nathaniel Stewart, but it was definitely on its way in. So just under 8 minutes to go. The grand final. Penrith doing everything they can to make a game of it. There's confusion over the whistles there with the adjoining courts. Ball spits out now to Landon Morley. Great pass to Ogilvie. Sanford, important interception. Baxter with a chance. Oh, comes off the post. Slick passing move there again from Darren Baxter.
They've got a bit of momentum here, Penrith, so need to score and they'll be right back in the hunt.
Strong play from Johnson, just came off his foot there. It's been 10 minutes since Moorebank last scored. And Moorebank looking for a way to extend. Looked like they probably took their foot off the gas a little bit, just allowed Penrith back into the match. Here they go now. There we go. Good work between Sutherland and Morley. And the buffer back to 3 goals, 7-4. Long corner, Penrith. And look at this goal here. Sutherland is a very intelligent slip pass there to Morley. Morley again now, back live. It's Jack Williams, yeah, it looked like that'd be a drive, Dave. Is that what you thought from there, the way he's turned? Tried to drive the ball straight through the Moorebank player?
Yeah, not sure about that one, but penalty corner to Moorebank. See if they can extend their lead and try and put this game to bed.
Sutherland on the battery.
Interestingly enough, we've got drag flicker Stewart stick trapping.
Will Orth there as well for the slip. Sutherland gets that shot away nice and quick. 8-4 now. That was in the 15th minute. So just like that, really blunting the momentum of the Penrith comeback. 2 quick goals.
It's quite common in indoor hockey to see specialist drag flickers not actually flicking in indoor. They tend to take longer to get their shot away. It's a different technique.
And you could see there from Sutherland's drag flick, it was just as quick as you could hope, and well placed. Penalty corner and a yellow card. The Penrith defender. It's number 10, Jack Williams. Put a bit too much body into that tackle as the player was running around him. That's a 2 minutes for the yellow card at indoor. Sutherland again. Just goes over the top of it this time. Nicely finished again. Good play from Billy Graff. Sutherland, Johnny on the spot. You can see there, went over the top in the corner. Good smart play, but Sutherland just lurking around that area in front of the goals.
He's a very dangerous player in the circle. Nice sort of deft touch over Sanford as he was going down to cover as much of the goal as he could.
3 goals in 3 minutes to Moorebank. They lead 9 goals to 4. Some 3 minutes left. I'm sure Penrith will want to try and get a few more goals back, make the scoreboard look a bit more respectable. It's 5 goals so far to Troy Sutherland in this match. Some fatigue setting in now, some of these passes not finding their targets.
Yeah, the pace of this game is certainly starting to show. Penrith only have 2 subs. Indoor hockey, that's not a lot.
Sutherland goes himself. Beat 2 defenders, couldn't get past Sanford. Just come off a Moorebank foot. Baxter goes quickly. Just runs straight into 2 Moorebank defenders. So obstruction. Kicked off by Graff. Penrith back to their full complement of players. Billy Graff again. Baxter finds Sweeney. Good skill to get round Croak. Williams and Sharp under pressure from the Moorebank strikers. Morley couldn't get his shot away. Ball with Stewart now, looking to fire. Puts it wide. It's off balance as he was falling. Good skill, Darren Baxter. Still with the ball.
There's Darren Baxter tiptoeing through the tulips.
Sorensen under pressure from 3 blue and red shirts. Out the ball comes Morley and Sutherland. Sutherland, good pick up on his reverse, running backwards. Sanford covers that well out of his goal. In the final minute now. Looks like another Moorebank victory. This will be their 23rd victory in Sydney indoor hockey since the competition started in 1982. It'll be a hat-trick of wins, 17, 18 and 19. Still a chance for Sweeney. That's a corner. Nigel Croak on the ground playing at the ball there. The game will end with final opportunity for Penrith. But a dominant display by Moorebank, Dave.
Yeah, it was. Look, Penrith definitely had opportunities, and you know, they had a purple patch there in the second half where they had a number of corners in a row and scored off quite a few of them. They stayed in touch, and however, Moorebank really did manage to just maintain their intensity throughout the game and ran away with it in the end.
A full-time siren has gone.
Oh, great save.
Darren Baxter with a great flick, but brilliantly saved there, bravely saved by Nathaniel Stewart. The score remains 9 goals to 4, and it's full-time in the grand final for Premier League 2019. Well done to Moorebank, deserved winners over Penrith, 9 goals to 4. Troy Sutherland, probably my man of the match with 5 goals. Pretty hard to go past that type of performance.
I can't argue with that. He was a very skillful performance and deadly in front of goal.
And I'd say for Penrith, Darren Baxter showing all of his experience and class. Really, you mentioned before, was the engineer behind those periods where they put a lot of pressure on Moorebank. But just that extra, I guess, bit of skill and pace from Moorebank and experience across the park helped them to a commanding 9-4 victory in the end. Don't go away, you can enjoy some more highlights, and we'll be back for the presentations. Welcome to the presentation of the Premier League Grand Final for 2019, with Moorebank running out 9-4 winners over Penrith. So firstly, Penrith captain Darren Baxter. A couple of great periods in both halves where you guys fought hard to get back nice and close. Talk us through that and what happened towards the end of the match.
Yeah, well, we got back. I always thought we were in the game, even though we were down at 4-2 at half-time, and I thought we played really good for 12 minutes or so in the second half to get back to 6-4, and I think we had a few chances there to go back even closer. So, yeah, and then they just took their chances. So, yeah, they run away. But got a lot of young kids, and they got a lot of development today and playing quality side. So, yeah, it was enjoyable. Pity to lose, but that's sport.
Well done. You made the final. Congratulations. And over to the winning captain, Landon Morley. Landon, again, you guys got off to a great start in the first half and then let Penrith back into the match towards the end of that first half. What were your thoughts at half-time?
We just told everyone just to keep their head and just keep playing the hockey they've been playing for the last 7-8 weeks and just stick to what we know, and it worked in the end.
And again, in the second half, you scored 2 early goals, and again, Penrith got a roll on, but you're always looking for your gun forward up front. Troy Sutherland with 5 goals is a handy player to have.
Yeah, he is, but credit to Penrith, they're always pretty good, and yeah, they turn up every year and they're always here in the final. So yeah, and Troy's just one of those blokes who just keeps getting younger as he gets older.
That's great. Congratulations again. I'll now hand over to Victoria Palmer, the convener of the men's competition, for the presentation.
On behalf of Sydney Indoor Hockey and Just Hockey, I'd like to present you guys your 23rd win since 1982. And also $1,000 prize money. Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations again to both teams. I'm sure that money will be well spent tonight. Hope you enjoyed the coverage, and we'll see you again next year. Good night.